I will say that this does include like things where he may not have appeared as a full-on character. He might have been just like a background character, or he was just mentioned. Like I know one of those is the Arrowverse, where he didn't make an appearance in the Arrowverse, but he was talked about in the Arrowverse. Same thing with Justice League Unlimited. The Joker never appeared in an episode of Justice League Unlimited. Can you believe that? I didn't know that.
Really?
Deadass. You can check on the DCAU Wikipedia page. The Joker has not appeared in a single episode of Justice League Unlimited once.
Dude, I just looked up the helium thing he was talking about. That's true. That's like 100%. Everything you said was true.
And we're back. We're back with some more Minecraft. We just had a couple technical issues, but we're back. We're gaming. You might hear my Discord in the back. But, so I've got another short little story before Anna tells her story. So, I want to say this happened, like, a couple months ago. I think it happened in January. And I've told you this story already, but I want it to be recorded for all the people to know. So, I saw a video or a post on Instagram talking about the possibility of the Joker appearing in the sequel to the Batman. And I wrote in the comments, no, don't do that. Please, God, don't do that. Because the Joker has been in too many pieces of media outside of comics. And the second I said that, my autismo brain activated. And so I went down a rabbit hole trying to find every single time that the Joker has appeared, been mentioned, or like just in general has existed outside of comic books. And I have the list, and I have the number. I'm not going to read the entire list because that's fucking way too long. But if we are counting the 3 times that the Joker has appeared, but it's not been the Joker as we know it, which is the TV show Gotham and the movies Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, where the Joker was a good guy, and Flashpoint, or Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox, where the Joker isn't the Joker, it's actually Martha Wayne who turned into the Joker. The Joker has, if I've done my math correctly, appeared 110 times outside of comics, if you count those 3 instances.
God damn!
110. I'm saying it for the people in the fucking back. 110.
God damn, bitch!
This includes live action TV shows and movies, animated TV shows and movies,
yeah,
video
that's
games,
gonna be a lot.
and get this, one live performance, like one musical, I'm guessing, called Batman
What?
Live. I don't know what that's about.
God.
I'm gonna do
Is
research.
Is it the parody one?
I don't know. That's the problem, is I don't know. I'm gonna do research after we're done with this recording session on what that is, and I'll check. I'll check back. I'll check back when we record next. But yeah, we have that number.
That'd be so fucking funny if it was like so serious.
It's disgusting.
That would be hysterical.
110 times.
I think I would. I would
I'm
actually
gonna
just
vomit.
cry myself to sleep. That would.
It's just.
That would be so fucking funny.
110 times. I can't wrap my head around that. I really can't. I will say that this does include like things where he may not have appeared as a full-on character. He might have been just like a background character, or he was just mentioned. Like I know one of those is the Arrowverse, where he didn't make an appearance in the Arrowverse, but he was talked about in the Arrowverse. Same thing with Justice League Unlimited. The Joker never appeared in an episode of Justice League Unlimited. Can you believe that? I didn't know that.
Really?
Deadass. You can check on the DCAU Wikipedia page. The Joker has not appeared in a single episode of Justice League Unlimited once.
Dude, I just looked up the helium thing he was talking about. That's true. That's like 100%. Everything you said was true.
He's been mentioned. I don't know. Probably because the people making those shows realize, hey, the Joker's in fucking everything. How about we don't?
Yeah,
How about we just
honestly,
don't?
good for them. Good for them.
If that's not the case, then, you know, whatever, but I'm hoping that's the case. Listen, I like the Joker. I think he's fun. I think he's a good character. I can name 15 Batman villains who deserve the screen time more than he does. 15. Will I say that list? No, because I want to get to your story because it's already been 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So
The Autismo brain.
yeah, 100% Autismo activate. That's my Autismo powers. But
Yeah.
well, now that I've shared that little fun tale, how about we hear from you, Anna? I've been yapping for a little while.
Okay, so are you're familiar with Webtoon?
Yes.
Which is the app that you read your little haha silly stories on.
Mm-hmm.
I've been reading webtoons for a few years now. I've read through a couple of like finished series, so I'm what you might consider seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
A seasoned webtoon enjoyer.
You're a veteran webtooner.
Yeah, and there's this really popular one that I was reading for a long time, but recently gave up.
Yeah? What was it?
It's called Lore Olympus.
Oh
and
no,
it
is that the one with Persephone?
It is the modern retelling of the taking of Persephone with the fucking blue Hades, pink Persephone, fucking colorful bunch of crayons, everyone else.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but my reaction implies that we have not talked about this. This is not the first time that we've talked about this. We had a conversation about this very same webtoon on an episode of Super Mario 64. And I remember that episode very, very, very much because it was fucking hilarious. Both like what you were talking about and me playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
That was the exact episode where I said, "Man, I really got to take that L and shut up," which is a fan favorite.
Oh
between you and me.
my fucking god, yes! Okay, so I'm not sure how much like this is gonna align with what I was saying before. It would be hysterical if it was like a 180 where I was like, "Oh my god, I love this so much." Where now I'm gonna be saying that it's dog shit.
No, you were complaining about it back then too.
Oh god damn it! Am I rehashing then?
I don't. Probably not. And even if you are, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Tell.
Okay. I was gonna say, I guess like the notable thing is that I found that there's like an unpopular Lore Olympus opinion Reddit page.
What?
And I was looking at that earlier today, and let me tell you, that shit was fascinating.
Oh.
It's like a mixture. Like, I guess I didn't really realize how much like this webtoon in particular had like both toxic positivity and then also toxic negativity.
Yeah.
Where like the people who love this webtoon eat it up. No complaints. They are fucking fucking selling their souls for their shit, putting their whole ass and titties into it every single week. Like, spending all their fucking coins. It's nuts. And they're like, oh my god, this is so good. Just like blindly following the leader that is the fucking author of this bullshit. And I was like,
which is pretty normal,
it's been recent. Like this entire third season, we're on season 3 now, and like it's so close to 300, I think, if not already 300.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, actually, no, stop that.
It's homie fact checking.
Okay, it's 267.
Okay.
267 episodes of this bullshit. And like the story, I think it's turning into a rinse and repeat. The body proportions and the art in general is decreasing in quality. It's becoming more and more stylized, and it's starting to look bad. like I said, like the proportions are just really horrendous. Like there's no like consistent character models. So like Persephone in particular is really like having her character drawn this way, where she was like shoulder height to a lot of like the male characters, and now she's at like their fucking waist, and it's like
Huh?
what?
Perfect
What?
dick sucking size.
They're that much taller and she's that much shorter. It's like what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna be real.
And
Anna.
it's just
I don't think that's a mistake. I think that's fan service.
I think it might be. I hate that shit. I was like,
it's perfect dick sucking size.
bro, Allie Hazelwood is like that too. It's fucking embarrassing. Like not like that egregious, obviously, but it's kind of like fucking we get it.
We get it, for
Jesus.
fuck's sake.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ.
But Jesus Cristo. But I was looking at like people like editing the fucking like webtoon pages and like knowing the seeing the difference in between like what's like actually like published versus like what a fan did in like not 7 minutes, but like what a fan did and how much better it is. It's just like, and someone compared like the artwork between season 2 and season 3, where you have like it's still very stylized, like I said, all of the characters are like abnormal colors like blue or pink or green or whatever, and but like they still looked like really anatomically correct, like shapely women and men, and it was like that was chef's peak at its peak. Bitch learned rendering. It was fabulous. It was a great time to be alive. And now she's not even fucking bothering to like outline some of the characters, like the background characters in the newest episodes, when she would give them like as much detail as like the fucking front like foreground characters of the main characters. I mean, and it's like, huh? How the fuck are you getting that like lazy? Literally, what is your problem?
Yeah.
And then the thing that really like kind of like it had me in a chokehold, which like I looked at and then I just couldn't fucking deny, was I think that Persephone is like a self-insert for the author.
Oh, I 100% believe it.
It's like, I was like, I mean, it's kind of to an extent, but they compared like a panel of like a drawing of Persephone like holding like a baby or whatever, and how similar she looks to the author herself. It's like,
all right, Editor Goblin, you know what you need to do now. You need to find that image of Persephone and of the author, so we can compare and contrast.
The fuck you mean? Nasty, fucking nasty. And then like I watched a couple critique videos because like I know that it's like the people who hate the show, like they have valid criticism like that, but there's also a lot of people who have like never read it before and then shit on it as hard as they can.
Yeah.
And that's ass. That's ass.
That's stinky doo-doo.
It is stinky doo. Oh fuck, I forgot what I was about to say.
Damn. It's just complete
Damn,
silence for like a
JJ.
minute.
Actually go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it was like critique videos of the fucking webtoon and stuff, and I found this one who not only like redrew the characters but also like revamped the story or revised it, and it's 10 times better. Like I'm not shitting you at all. It's so much fucking better. This is turning into
like the difference?
This is turning into like a miraculous ladybug situation where like the show itself, dog water, absolute fucking atrocious.
Awful,
the fucking
horrible.
fan shit that's made, chef's kiss. Why the fuck are you not like just published authors, for fuck's sake?
Fans will literally do anything other than make their
So-
shit
so-
official.
Okay, so like the main difference, this is really what I wanted to talk about because this is like another part that was just like I could not. It's irrefutable. I can't argue this.
Yeah.
Like what? Um. So okay, so like Persephone, she's like goddess of the spring, fertility goddess.
Mhm.
That's something this author invented for the story. I'm like 99% sure. I've Googled it several times. I could be talking out of my asshole, but I don't think it's a thing.
Yeah.
She is physically 19 years old and stops aging when she's like
Oh.
19.
Oh no.
It's like
One of
not
those.
really understood how much older Hades is than her, like physically, but like with the size difference, it's like, are you insinuating that it's a really big gap? Like this
Probably,
bitch
yeah.
in the video, she was like, he's supposed to be like old money, like 30 to 65 years old, and it's like, what?
Yep.
That's
Yes,
a
sir.
big That's like a wide gap of how old this dude could or could not be. I
Yeah.
don't think he's 65. I hope he's not like physically 65. But like legitimately age-wise, he's like 2000 years old.
Yeah.
So so they have like this really fast working relationship. Like someone pointed out that their whole romance like took over the course of a month before they got separated for 10 years and then like got back together and like instantly got married.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking I lost my point again.
Other than that's just disgusting.
Like that's disgusting. So rather than having like a big age gap between the two of them and also kind of like getting rid of this predatory angle that the author was kind of like maybe unintentionally putting in there, like I don't really know, was like he's the king of the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
She's a college student who eventually becomes an intern for his company.
Oh, even worse.
How he pays her to be an intern, which is not normal, and then like he legit like his girlfriend that he has at the time is terrible, but he does push her out of the way to pursue a relationship with Persephone.
I don't.
So they get rid of that dynamic and like switch it so it's not like obviously a horrific age gap, but instead of Hades being the older of the two, it's Persephone that's like a year older than him.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. He's like, what did she say that they're like both in like their 20s and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
She's like still like pink and petite and stuff, but she's obviously drawn to be a woman. She's like a career woman rather than being like kind of an uneducated, naive, like earthly homegirl,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's like got this ethereal beauty. Like it was something that they pointed out in this video as well, is that Persephone like kind of like goes between two very like opposing views. Like people either infantilize her or they sexualize her, and there's no in between.
No, that's not.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
there's no in between. You're not allowed to be just normal.
yeah, you're like you can't just be like, I don't know. It's kind of giving like the Born Sexy Yesterday, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just it's just fucking gross. Like,
Yeah, it sounds gross.
and he like it's really nasty because like I guess I don't remember, but Hades was like horrendously down bad at like the very beginning of this. Like I don't understand like why it's so lustful, and now that they're like married and together, they're fucking like every episode, and it's like,
Oh
what
my
is
God.
going on?
Why? Okay. This is a genuine question, and I know I'm probably
Yeah.
already gonna have the answer the second I say this.
Sure.
Why the fuck can't there be more romance stories that are just my adventures with Superman? The relationship.
Yeah, where there's like no smut.
No, not that there's just no smut. It's just it feels realistic. Where
Yeah.
I could 100% see the relationship between Clark Kent and Lois Lane in the My Adventures with Superman show. 100%. More than I could see other versions of their relationship in other versions of the story. It's just that the people who wrote that specific show just nailed it. Why can't we have more of that? I love that. It's perfect. Oh, no. I know the reason. Because there can't be fan service. There can't be drama. Can't sell shit. Fuck you. Fuck you and your sell shit.
Fuck
Give me
you.
my wholesome relationships, please.
I was gonna say, I've definitely noticed that in a lot of like other like fiction literature aimed towards women. Like I know that romance is a huge genre among women. Like that's like the main audience for it and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like all of this like crap, just absolutely like garbage material that anyone wants to call a fucking book. It's just like oh, my dark smutty romance with my vampire mafia mob boss who's 7'2" and I'm simply just a needle in a haystack and he's
has
gonna
a forearm for a cock.
and has a legitimately he's got the fucking 12.
Oh no, did Anna shit out? I wouldn't be surprised. This really be an Anna internet moment. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Well, I know the episode's over, but I'm gonna wait until Anna gets back. Like a good friend. I think she just texted me. Nope. Well, whatever.
I'm killing myself.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
Hey,
killing myself tomorrow. I'm killing myself tomorrow. All right.
You were talking about
what was
you were talking about vampire penis.
Oh, I was making the fucking joke about like this super like just ridiculous fucking character, and it's so awful. Like I remember there was like one book that I read and it was like tell me to stop. It was like a dark romance. So I was like, oh, he's gonna be like a sick sociopath. There's gonna be like Stockholm syndrome and they're gonna fuck. I could hypothetically be into that. Like that could be I could try that. And it was like the first book in a series of 8. And it was the dumbest piece of shit I've ever read in my life. I legitimately regret buying it. I left a scathing review on Amazon. I can't find it, so I think they fucking deleted it.
Oh my god.
Because I was like, bro, this shit was $3.49 and I want my money back. This was dog water. Like this was legitimately some of the shittiest literature. I think I was dumber after reading it, honestly. Like I had to fucking like step away from it and be like, do I know how to spell after that? Can I like form a coherent thought? Like how long can I consecutively think of one thought? And it's like I don't know about that one, boss.
Well, that sounds like a whale of a time. I actually
and I forgot like one last thing about this fucking book. I'm sorry for interrupting you. It's the last thing I promised. Fine. But the fucking author, like what is it called? Like when you like she did a fucking ad drop for another one of her books.
Yeah.
She had her characters fucking advertise it, being like, I love Charlotte Bird. She's such a good author. She's so great. So she's just rubbing her own dick. And it's like, bitch, you are not that bitch.
You are not
You are-
her.
You are not her. You're not that girl. You're not.
Shut the fuck up.
For real.
I'm sorry. I just had a random memory, and this will be the last thing I say before we end the episode. Of that one video, I don't know if I sent it to you, where it's like, all right, I'm just going to react to this video until this lady destroys her lungs with toxic fumes. All right, you've added this, you added this. All right, good job. You made mustard gas. Apparently that person made a sequel, and they're like, you're still doing this? I'm trans now. That's how long it has been since I've last ratioed you. Shut the fuck up.
Bruh.
And I fucking love that video. Editor Goblin, put that fucking video in right now as we end the episode.
Duetting this until this woman permanently destroys her lungs with toxic gas. So first we got ammonia-based toilet cleaner, okay? And that's bleach better. Okay, you've made mustard gas.
You're still fucking doing this? I'm trans now. That's how much fucking time has passed since I last ratioed you. Shut the fuck up!
Bro, that's exquisite.
That is exquisite. You know what's not exquisite? Having to end the episode.
Yeah, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty stinky. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that
stink.
fucking sucks. Anyway.
That stink stunk.
Yeah, for real. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful episode that we just had. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
You shut the fuck up!